COVID-19 SI Talks. Yes, Corona is real and it is scary. In this very video series, I am gonna cover the everything which may be possible on coronavirus. This is gonna be one of the biggest series on this topic. So, let's get started. A very needy topic and very necessary to cover. In these days, we should know the basics about coronavirus, the kind of myths which are shared by stupid people via WhatsApp, Facebook, or on any platform of social media should immediately be stopped. So, let's get started. Now, coronavirus is also a type of virus. So, to understand its mechanism, first of all, you should have to understand that what is a virus. The people who are marketing in this situation, please be aware and stay away from them. Educate yourself. First of all, before clearing all the myths, you should have to know that what is a virus. The human body and all the living creatures in this universe, it's made up of a basic thing which is known as cell. Our body is made up of trillions of cells. Like the cell, bacteria is also a cell which we know. The bacteria in itself is sufficient to reproduce and multiply its number. And this is the main difference between a virus and a bacteria. A virus can't differentiate itself, where the bacteria can. Now, the main difference comes. The bacteria doesn't need any host to differentiate itself, whether the virus needs a host to differentiate. Outside of any human body, it is a dead organism. First of all, let's understand that what is a virus. The National Human Genome Research Institute, or NIH, defined virus in a very beautiful way. They said that virus is a creature who is neither living or non-living. It stays in between them. It is a non-living creature outside any living cell or host. And when it enters inside any living cell or host, it gets turned into a living entity. The size of a virus is too small. It is basically 200 nanometer, that is a millionth of an inch. So it is not visible on normal light or compound microscope. It is only observable under electron microscope. Now, let's talk about what is a viral genome. Inside a virus, there is a viral genome which is either RNA or DNA. It is covered by a membrane which is made up of a glycoprotein, and outside of that, a lipid membrane may also be present. It is called an envelope. The shapes of a virus are different, like helical, enveloped, polyhedral, spiked, etc. It cannot reproduce itself because it has no chemical mechanisms to function itself, so that it feeds on a cell and multiply itself, and in that way it reproduces itself. A Russian botanist, Dmitry Ivanovsky, on 1892 discovered a virus called tobacco mosaic virus, or TMV, on a tobacco plant, which was unlike a bacteria. He treated the virus with antibiotics, but it remained unaffected. So it is very difficult to identify a virus without its symptoms. the virus can enter in any way inside your body to multiply itself. The virus multiplies itself by capturing a cell and reproduce itself by multiplying its genetic material. After finishing the multiplication process, it just perforates the cell. Now, each of the virus which get multiplied again capture another cells to reproduce. Now these reactions further continues, and this is what we call an infection is spreading throughout your body. So it is the only cause that why a virus can't be treated with antibiotics. A virus can't get died by an antibiotics. It is the only reason. Like AIDS, polio, measles, chickenpox, these all are viruses. The common cold, which we often have, is also a viral disease. Now let's talk about how does a virus spread. Suppose a patient of common cold sneezes and the droplets remains intact in his hands. Now the patient gives a book to you. You grab that book and automatically the droplets which was on the patient's hand spreaded to you through that book. After that, when you touch the hands by which you have grabbed the book, if you will touch your mouth, through that you will obviously get infected. So that it is said to make your hands well sanitized after touching anything to prevent viral diseases. By these manners, the virus damages the sinus lining of your lungs. The immune system of your body is of course limited, but it will respond in this very situation by rising its temperature up, which is known as fever. So that the fever is a good symptom in this time. Do not overpress the fever. Now let's talk about why does the body temperature increases suddenly. There is a beautiful cause behind it. The temperature in which a virus can function and reproduce itself is around 35 to 37 degrees centigrade or 98 degree Fahrenheit. When our body raises its temperature, it means it delays the function of a virus, and that's why you may be free from the infections of virus. Is this not a beautiful mechanism? Right? Through our saliva, any touchable substances, air, semen, vaginal secretion, etc., a virus can spread. So that viruses can't destroy by any antibiotics. It is very crucial. Now, coronavirus is also a type of virus. So, to understand its mechanism, first of all, you should have to understand that what is a virus. That's it, guys. That's my all information about what is a virus and how does it spreads, how does it reproduce. And after all, if you all enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe my channel. You guys are not subscribing as I am seeing. Please subscribe and share this video as much as you can. Till then, I am Shaukat Haith. You are watching SI Talks. Signing.